great to see you back today. For today's class, you will need the following. As we are sourcing in nature for our activity, our artwork, for inspiration, I want you to look for sticks, stones, fern pieces, branches, grass, but be sure to ask the adults at home to help you source these, because we love nature and we don't ever want to hurt a plant or a tree. For today's class, I want to see how your balance is. I know some of you in classes that we had a few weeks back could balance for 4 counts, some of you 5 counts, some of you that are really good even longer. Let's balance together while we count. Remember, it's not counting like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's too fast. You have to give time. So stand on your one leg. I'm doing the same. And let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whoa, left leg, are you okay? Whew. At least we got to 10 counts. Let's see what our other leg, how long the other leg can balance. So swap legs and count with me. Are you standing on your one leg? Good. Let's count together slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, hold it, 9, 10. 10 counts on both legs. That was really good. Parents, if they could hold their balance on both legs for 10 counts, give them a high five. Well done, my class. Now let's get into the position for our mindfulness clouds. Keep that position while you watch the clouds move by and thereafter your activity. Now that you have brought to class what you sourced from nature, let's go through it and do a bit of show and tell. If you have one of the natural pieces like stick or stone in your pile, show it to me. Lift it up and show it. That's wonderful to see that you have some sticks, some stones, some ferns, leaves, even autumn leaves. That is just magnificent that we can source from nature and make our artwork and our activities with it. I always find inspiration in nature. Learn to do the same. Then you will never end up with a shortage of ideas. What I want to ask you is also to cultivate, to learn, to love nature by respecting nature, not just by cutting down trees. The way that we do it is that we often prune rose bushes so that it can grow better and produce more beautiful roses. Or we trim shrubs and bushes down so that they look neat in your garden, in our gardens. That is all fine. But be sure to be on the lookout. If anyone wants to cut off a tree, always try and talk to them and really think if it is needed. So let me do a bit of show and tell and show you what I found in our garden. This very interesting first flower. I want to ask you, what is the color? Of course, it's the color of the sun. It is yellow. Well, I found this on our grass. It actually grew out of a weed that I wanted to go and pull out, but I just plucked the flower to come and show you. Very interesting. This is a branch of a shrub that the birds in our garden love. They love these red tiny seeds. They eat it, all of it, except these few they left. What else? What else? Fern pieces, because a fern just grows and grows. So I cut this piece off to come and show you. And if you look closely at a fern leaf, you will see that there are tiny seeds in each little leaf. It's quite beautiful when you look at leaves up close. You will find very interesting things if you look closer at what is in nature. Then, of course, we have rocks, even pieces of brick that has broken off. You can see this piece of brick has a darker interior inside and a brown exterior. I think there were some renovations that were done at our home a few years back, and that's why we have pieces of brick as well. But the highlights, the spotlight I want to shine on this beautiful orange piece that I cut off. This is called a golden shower, and it really looks like there's a golden shower going on where this plant is growing. It grows so lush and so fast that it even hangs off branches of other trees. Especially in autumn time, this is a beauty and something to really be on the lookout in your area as well. So now that I have showed and tell what I found in our garden, why don't you do the same for your homework? Why don't you tell the adults at home, show them each piece and tell them what it is. If you are not sure, ask some help. I'm sure they will gladly help you. Now, we have to do some sorting to open up space to work and do our activity. So I've placed the yellow flower, the orange golden shower to the side. Now we have two predominant colors remaining in front of us on our table. What are they? Yes, we have green and we have brown. Why don't you help me sort them out? Let's make a pile, a group of brown and a group of green. Let's do that. I think that will be fun. The green I'm going to place on the right side of my table. The brown, let's pick up all the pieces, big and small pieces of stick, big and small, and place them. What is this side? What is this side and what is this side? This side is left and this side is, you said, this side is right. Very good, my class. I can see that you are really becoming pros at left and right. Adults, if you see that your child is still not 100% sure with left and right, remember the tip I gave you of putting something red on their right hand. Red, right. Ha-ha. Okay, so now the green is on, the leaves, the branches I've placed on the right, and the brown sticks and stones are on the left. I want to ask you now, what can we make a triangle with? How many sides are there in a triangle? 3. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3. That's it. 3 sides. And I see on our table so many different pieces of nature we can use to build a triangle. Why don't you do the same at home? Build a triangle with what you have in front of you. If you need to move up the pieces a bit, that's fine. Even if you have to clean up, make some space. Let me start with our ferns. Now you have to really help me here so that we can build a beautiful triangle. Where should I put? Now I have 1, 2. Where should I put this piece to finish our triangle? Yes. Is that a triangle? Absolutely. This is a triangle. One more. Let's build one more triangle with what we have on our table. Okay, Ferns, you will just have to stay there for a little bit. A little bit. Now the branches come. Come on, branches. How many do we need to build a triangle? 3. 3 of you guys, come on. I'll build with the children. I'll build. Okay, so how should you lie down? Pieces of branch so that we can build a triangle. Let's see. 1 there, 1 diagonal there, and a final piece like that. Well done, my class. How is your triangle looking? Adults, if you see that their triangle is looking perfect, 3 corners, 3 sides, give them a high five. So as our class is drawing to a beautiful end, I want to thank you for always making the class so special. I do this out of love because I know when you watch this and you join in that your numbers, your development, your love for learning will grow. So be sure to continue this in your homework. Practice your balance every day and try and hold it for longer and longer and a longer time period. And source in nature and make your own artwork or build your shapes with what you find in nature. For our next class, you will need the following: your color crayons, all your different rainbow colors. Bring them to class. A big thank you to the organizations and sponsors making this possible. And now, children, let's stand up and greet each other while we sing and dance to our special song.